TeRah, for you guys defensively, what was behind such a bounce back performance from the second half a week ago?
I think it was ultimately, just learning from our past, planning for the present. With the second half went last week was a tale of two, played a heck of a half, first half and second half, we just let things fall away. So for us, it was like being able to play 60-minute execution, going out there, taking it play by play, but, tough, smart, dependable football, just locking in our details and being consistent. Because when you play a team at that level, you have to be locked in, dialed in. Everybody has to be working on doing their job.
What was key for you guys in keeping their run game as in check as we've probably seen it in a while?
I think honestly, just taking it series by series, play by play, just reading your key honest and doing your job. Ultimately, it's when it's 11 guys on the field, we're counting each of them. Every single one of us are counting each other, to do our job, just go out there and play a full game, just one play mentality.
You've created a lot of pressure from your position, but to get home today twice, what was that like for you, and what do you think went into that?
It was a surreal feeling. I might get a kickback for this, but me being from Columbus and, the whole Ohio State and Michigan issue, so even me getting home, that felt like a surreal moment because I always grew up watching them and rooting against them. It was good just tracing my technique, going out there and making the plays that came to me and just doing my job, just consistently just chopping at the wood, doing my job. And when the play presented itself, you just got to capitalize.
Make your first sack. You guys only rushed 3. I was more of a sense of confidence there, but you listen 3, but you still get the quarterback down.
Well, that's it's always we at times we drop a lot. So understanding the situation, just understanding who we're going against, the awareness of who I got in front of me, and understanding how our defense is how our defense operates. Just making the opportunities. We talked about it all week. I might have some guys crash down on me, but when you get your chance, you gotta take your shot because not too many times you get those opportunities.
Dylan talked about how at one point he looked up at the scoreboard at Gabe's stats and there was double-digit tackles, 2 sacks. When did you maybe realize in the game that he was maybe on something?
The same thing happened. We're coming out of TV timeout, and I look up and I'm like, man, he's having him a game. He's having him a game of his life. I was happy for him because ultimately, when you have guys playing that good, it's a sign that as a defense we're doing our job to not only help him make his plays, but put him in position, to capitalize on his opportunities. It was just a surreal feeling, man, just as a whole, going from last week, like I said, it tells the two half, we got away with that with a dub last week, but just being able to bounce back in general and just know we can go out there and play, it was just a good feeling.
Coach B told us that he shared with you kind of his history with Michigan weeks and how it's been tough for him. What was it like for you guys to kind of pay it back to him?
As players, these coaches, they pour everything into us, 365 days a week. They're here because of us. They do what they do because of us. Just hearing that and it just, it only gave you added motivation, but ultimately, we go out there, Coach B is going to do his best, to give us the best opportunity, but he put us in a great situation, and we believe in everything he say. We trust him, as we know he's going to pour into us. So that was, our way is going out there and playing every game, practicing hard, just stacking days and doing what we can to show him our appreciation.
His best teams have been line of scrimmage teams. How much have you guys evolved in that area, your line, the offensive line, to be able to win a game the way you guys did today?
I think it's just, just taking every day with one no mentality, we're good, there comes bad, we're bad, there comes good. And as a group, even after these past weeks, it's stuff's gonna happen. We play in the Big Ten, we play physical competition, we play good guys, respect to them. It's just all about how we respond. And I feel like we prepare for those moments 365 days a week. This past summer, during our team runs, when stuff got tough, it was always about how you respond. You're gonna get punched in the face, but can you get back, bounce back, and just keep it behind you.
What kind of weapon is Gabe for this defense where he can slide in plays before I then slide out, play on the edge too?
Man, he's valuable, man. Kid's been valuable since the day he walked on this campus. He's just a guy that comes in, does his 111th, he's a walking testimony, tough, smart, dependable, man, that guy. If there's anybody that wants it, it's that guy. He just, it's not like you guys tend to see it happen on, 12 days out the week. 12 days out the year, but that's Gabe every day. It doesn't matter what we're doing. It could be lifting at the same record and we're competing. He's competing. He's trying to push everybody to a high standard. It just shows in his play.
Yeah, you guys are bowl eligible and we're not even really talking about it. So I guess I'm just curious, what do you feel like is being built here where that's such such a big deal for this team in the past, and it's kind of a footnote right now.
Ultimately, for us, like you said, we always want to learn from the past. You can't get ahead of yourself. You got to focus on one week at a time. I'm sorry about that. You have to focus on 1 week at a time. Just preparing with a 1-0 mentality. Like it's just a whole process. Like tomorrow, it's we're gonna learn from what we did wrong this Michigan game. Put it to bed. Move on to our next opponent. It's just about going 1-0 with our lifting tomorrow. Getting in the film room and then taking advantage of Monday overtime. Just having that 1-0 mentality every day and just being consistent in our prep.